Hey guys, this is Unmarried Master here, back for another what if. This is what if Asta had anti-light sword magic. Last we left off, Asta had just finished fighting the Down Kingdom mage who uses smoke magic, and he was about to go join Yuno to fight against Mars, who uses fire and mineral magic. After they join Mars, they start to win until Mars decided to use his fire and mineral magic together. They start to overpower Asta and Yuno, who both got injured. Yuno on his left arm, Asta on his right leg. But as this was happening, Noelle had put up a barrier to protect Mimosa from any debris and anything like that. This is where Asta decides to go all out, use his light magic to speed him up his speed and start using it like he's supposed to with his to make it into swords instead of just throwing out some random light. As he does this, he starts to overpower Mars, but then Mars starts to use his swords, and on top of that makes a golem copies of himself, almost just like clones that he did in the original. But then this is when Asta is punched and sent through the gate. No, he just hits the gate and which cracks it. From this, Asta gets angry and decides that he's gonna use his full power, which when he does, he just one-shots Mars and Mars passes out. And then they go inside. Yuno finds the scroll which has the wind spirit, and Asta, but he doesn't get it straight away. And this is when, after Yuno got his wind spirit, this is where Mars wakes up and does his phoenix robe healing, and comes at Asta and Yuno with his full power, which starts to overpower them again, since Yuno can't use his spirit magic. Spirit magic, yeah. Then Asta gets punched again, which cracks some of his ribs and almost breaks his right arm, and just sends him flying through a wall like he did in the original. This time he won't get the Demon Dweller sword, he will get the light spirit called Akari in Japanese, or I'll just call him that, her light. I'll call it the light spirit, since I don't wanna ruin Japanese names. After Asta unlocks this, gets the spirit, instead of it being bright, it's the black light as Partry had in the in the manga, instead of it being fully instead of it being light as in bright, it's dark. It's almost like demon possessed it, since it's not the first time ever someone seeing the light spirit. Everyone's unsure what it is, and this in turn changes Asta's anti-light sword magic. Instead of it being the bluish light, it turns into the pure black light, which increases all of his innate powers, every power that he has, speed, strength, and heals all his wounds. And then Asta just pretty much does the neck chop on Mars's neck, and since he's sensing there's some magic blocking Mars to think clearly, since he's able to sense it through the spirit, he just breaks the crystals, and in the end he passes out, since it's the first time he's using spirit magic, and also his body was at its limit of using the light and anti-sword magic. As when Asta wakes up, they're rushing out the dungeon as it's collapsing. They managed to get some treasure and was able to escape unharmed, except for Asta having minor injuries, because all of his major injuries were healed, but his minor injuries weren't. And Yuno had also damaged so much, also was damaged. No one was severely injured, and Luck and Klaus was injured, but not as bad as Yuno or Asta would have been. And in Yuno's mind, he's thinking that Asta has surpassed him, and he decides, instead of taking more missions, he decides to train for a couple of days, and which the training allows him to become on level with Asta, and both Golden and Black Bulls get 2 stars, and Asta specifically. Asta and Yuno each get a star each, specifically, so that shows that both of them are equals, and this means both the Golden Dawn and Black Bulls get 3 stars overall. And Yami sends Asta to give a report of the dungeon with Noel as they're walking, they meet with and Klaus and Mimosa. I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger today, as I'm gonna leave it here for today as on a cliffhanger before Asta goes against all the captains and shows off his power. Thank you guys for listening, and please leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you want, and watch the first and the second part of this What If, which I'll leave a description link to the description of the playlist. Thank you for listening. Bye.